Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Quick housekeeping. Check out the affiliate links in our description. Using them supports the show, and please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in. Today, we will be discussing OpenAI's release of GPT 5.2, examining its new capabilities, variants, and what this means for users. We'll explore its improved professional output capabilities, long context understanding, and early user feedback. OpenAI has just launched GPT 5.2 on December 11, 2025, making it available both in ChatGPT and through their API. This release comes with 3 distinct variants users can choose from: GPT 5.2 Instant, which prioritizes speed; GPT 5.2 Thinking, which focuses on deeper reasoning for more difficult tasks; and GPT 5.2 Pro, which offers the highest quality output but at the slowest speed. There's also an auto-router that can select the most appropriate variant based on your query. According to OpenAI, this new release significantly improves general intelligence, long context understanding, agentic tool calling, and vision capabilities. The company is positioning it as being particularly effective at handling complex real-world tasks end-to-end. Let's look at what actually changes for users. First, GPT 5.2 offers much stronger knowledge work output. OpenAI is explicitly marketing this model for professional use cases, with particular emphasis on creating spreadsheets, presentations, and managing longer multi-step workflows. Third-party reports confirm that the model excels at these professional knowledge work scenarios. The second major improvement is better long context performance. The model can now work with a massive 400,000 token context window, according to the API documentation, with the ability to generate up to 128,000 output tokens. This is particularly valuable for working with large documents or complex projects where maintaining coherence throughout is crucial. Third, the model features improved agentic tool use. This means GPT 5.2 is better at planning tasks, calling appropriate tools, integrating the results, and completing jobs that require multiple steps and external integrations. The fourth area of improvement is communication style. OpenAI's Help Center notes that the model now offers a warmer, more conversational tone, particularly in the instant variant, while still delivering polished work output in the thinking variant. Wired reports that OpenAI has been carefully navigating user feedback regarding tone, trying to balance warmth without falling into excessive agreeableness. As for access, OpenAI says the rollout begins with paid plans first, with a gradual expansion to other users. For developers, the API variants correspond to the ChatGPT versions: ChatGPT 5.2 Instant Maps to GPT 5.2 Chat Latest, Thinking to GPT 5.2, and Pro to GPT 5.2 Pro. Pricing for the API is set at $1.75 per $1 million input tokens and $14 per $1 million output tokens. There's also a 90% discount on cached inputs, which could significantly reduce costs for repeated queries. The knowledge cutoff date for the base model family is August 31, 2025. Early user feedback paints an interesting picture. While benchmark results look strong on paper, there's recognition that technical measurements don't always predict day-to-day user satisfaction, especially regarding tone and reliability. Community-run leaderboards using human preference votes are already being used to compare GPT 5.2 against competing models. On LM Arena's Web Dev Leaderboard, GPT 5.2 High ranks near the top at number 2, with GPT 5.2 appearing in the top 10. These signals provide useful data, though they can be affected by factors like prompting techniques and what specific aspects users are evaluating. Notable reactions from key figures include OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, who posted, "GPT 5.2 is here," and added that it feels like the biggest upgrade we've had in a long time. Professor Ethan Mollick from Wharton highlighted the GDP val results, calling them a very big deal, and noting the model's 71% win rate on certain tasks. However, some friction points have emerged in early community discussions. Users are discussing cost sensitivity and whether the price per task value justifies the token-based pricing. There's also some confusion about which variant is which and what's actually being deployed to different subscription plans during the rollout phase. In the official launch post, OpenAI emphasized that GPT 5.2 brings significant improvements in general intelligence, long context understanding, agentic tool calling, and vision. On social media, they positioned it as the most advanced frontier model for professional work and long-running agents. Fiji Simo from OpenAI was quoted by Wired explaining, "We announced this code red to marshal resources and define priorities, suggesting the company put significant effort into this release." Based on all published information and early signals, GPT 5.2 appears to be more focused on work output than chat personality. It excels at creating files, structured artifacts, long projects, and tool chains while maintaining a pleasant user experience. The open question remains whether everyday performance in terms of latency, helpfulness, tone, and trustworthiness will match the impressive benchmark results for average users, as this has been a challenge in previous releases. For users with specific workflows like Excel modeling, creating presentations, or managing Jira tickets, selecting the appropriate GPT 5.2 variant and using effective prompting patterns will be key to maximizing the benefits of this new release. Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.